Okay, so in the course of our discussion about multiplication of polynomials, one pattern that we can generate is what we call square of a binomial. So square of a binomial can be divided into two parts. As what we can see here, it could be a plus b times a plus b, which is actually just an expansion when you talk about a plus b quantity squared. Another is when you have a difference, which is a minus b times a minus b. And what we can see here is a generated pattern of our final answer. And the steps that we could take are the following. So first, you have to square the first term, multiply the second term, and then double it, and square the second term. You have to note that the answer should be a trinomial. So always the final answer is a trinomial. And this is called a perfect square trinomial. So let's try to have an example. Suppose you have 2x plus 5 quantity squared. So this is an example of, or a given, which is a square of a binomial. So this is the same if expanded as 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5. So let's try to go back to the steps that we have here. It says that we have to square the first term. So going back to the given, 2x is our first term. And this actually is representative of any term a in our pattern. So if you're going to square 2x, the answer would be 4x squared. So let's try to put it here. 2x squared becomes 4x squared. The second step is to multiply the first and the second term and 2. So this is your first term, 2x again. Your second term is 5. And following the pattern, you have to multiply 2x. You have to multiply 5, first and second term, and 2. So if we're going to get the product, you have 10x times 2, which would be 20x. And the last step is to square the second term. So second term, again, is 5. If we're going to square that, that is 25. Your final step is to write your terms horizontally. So you have 4x squared plus 20x plus 25. So verifying that, based on the note here, it says that it should be a trinomial. Yes, we have a trinomial since we have 3 terms. And this is now what we call a PST, or a perfect square trinomial. I hope this helps. Thank you so much.